Hey fam, it's your girl Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm coming to you today with another video, as I said I would. Okay, so today is day 2. What we're talking about: organizing our business, starting our business structure, formation of the trucking business, things like that. So we're doing the very basic stuff that you want to prepare for as far as getting your paperwork together, right? So yesterday, what we did was we came up with our business name. We came up with a business name. We went on to the Secretary of State and we formed our business, right? We formed our LLC. You really need to talk to a accountant or your preparer to see which one is better for you, LLC, corporation, whatever the case may be, okay? I am in no right of telling you any kind of financial information or anything like that. I always will suggest to you that you talk to your accountant or your financial advisor. Also, you can look on the website and get all of this information yourself free of charge, right? So today what we're going to talk about is we're talking about your employer identification number. You need this to identify yourself as your business, right? What is the EIN number? Tax ID number. It is the federal number that when you have your social security number, right? You have your social security number that identifies you for tax purposes for your personal stuff. So whenever you go file your tax return, you always use your social security number. It links to the income that you make. That's how they pull up your federal income, your social security, your state income, all that kind of stuff. Anything that you want as a business, as a person, if you want to go get a car or any kind of credit or whatever the case may be, it comes up under your personal, right? Because you're using your social security. So now you want to establish yourself as a business entity. You're no longer using personal information. You're now using your business information, right? So you want to be based and do credit and everything according to your business and how you run your business, because that's what your income is coming in. It's coming in as a business income, not your personal income. So once you establish your business name and things like that, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the irs.gov, right? So let's go to the irs.gov, and you are going to look under what is called tax identification number, or it will be under businesses and self-employed, and it will be, you can go under starting a new business and you can read a lot of information on that. Also, it's going to say employer ID number, and it's going to let you know, do you need an EIN, do you need a new EIN, how to apply. But you can do this online, okay? You can do it anytime online, free of charge. There is no charge to get your tax ID number, right? So once you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to actually, they're open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. It's going to tell you determining your eligibility, understanding your online application, and then how to submit your online application. So once you do that and you begin your application process, it's going to ask you, what is your business structure? Is it a sole proprietor? Is it a partnership, a corporation, S corp, limited liability, whatever the case may be. Okay, so choose your business structure. It will tell you about what is a business structure as well. You have to put how many members are in your LLC, what state your LLC. So it's going to ask you questions about your business and your LLC. Going to ask your address and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, at the end of the questions that it asks you on the irs.gov, at the end of the day, what you're going to get and what you're going to receive, if you do it correctly, you will receive what is called a CP575, all right? You always want to keep this. Notice, it looks something like this, right? It looks something like that, and it's called your CP575G. You will get this email to you where you could print it out for your records. Keep this form, okay? Because you're going to need it again when you go file for your state taxes. They're going to ask you for your CP575, right? So, what we doing with the EIN number? EIN number is we're separating ourselves from our personal social security number. We're moving over to our business identification. So this is replacing the social security number. You no longer use your personal guarantee of your personal credit. You're going to start building and developing your business credit, okay? So that means anytime that you apply for anything, anytime that you do any kind of business with your business, you're going to use what? Your tax ID number. So the difference between your federal employer ID number and your social is, remember, the social is like 123 dash 45 dash or whatever. The EIN number again is 2 digits and then a dash and then the numbers behind it, okay? So make sure you don't get confused on that. Memorize your employer identification number for your business. This number relates you as far as your taxes, anything like that. They could pull it up. As far as you making your payments, you're always going to put this on there. When you're going to file your tax return, you're going to put this on there on your forms as well. What also you're going to use this employer identification number is identifies you also if you are paying out wages, okay? So if you're giving somebody a 1099 or a W-2 or whatever the case may be, to identify that the money came from your business, you're going to use your EIN number instead of your social, right? You will use your EIN number instead of your social. Now, what are you going to do with now that you got your LLC together, right? We got our LLC together. Where's that form we did yesterday? All right, we got our LLC. We done printed that out. We got now we got our tax ID number. We did that in 2 days. It didn't cost us anything, all free. We got that together. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to put this in a folder and we are going to go to the bank. How about that? We're going to go to the bank, right? So if you can, I mean, you could start off with a credit union or whatever the case may be, but if you're doing a lot of business and stuff like that, you really need a big bank such as Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Capital, Chase, somewhere that it is known around, you know, that a lot of people have access to and you don't have any issues or problems, right? So the bank of my choice is Wells Fargo, is where I have my business bank account set up, right? So we talked about how long is this video? 8 minutes? I don't want to make it like no more than 10 minutes, right? So number one, we talked about your LLC, right? Number two, we talked about your EIN number. You're going to take this with you to orientation, right? When you're filling out your paperwork, so they can put it in your business name when they're paying you, your settlement statements, right? Okay. And then the next step we're going to do is we're going to go and open up a business bank account, right? Small business bank account, right? Okay, so tomorrow what I'm going to do is I am going to go over how to go into the bank and open your business bank account, all right? That's step 3. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, and I'm also doing a Zoom meeting today at 4 o'clock with a YouTube personality, and I think her channel is... I'm doing a collab with a YouTube personality. So I'll just share the video with y'all, okay? But other than that, we'll come back tomorrow. We got the LLC. We got the tax ID number. Now we're going to move on to the bank account, and that will be part 3. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. Look, y'all, I don't have my glasses on. I don't have my glasses on. Why? Because I had an eye appointment yesterday and I got contacts so I can see. So no more of me putting my glasses on, trying to see everything. I can actually see y'all now. I can actually see these little words and all that kind of stuff. And it feels so good. It feels so good to be able to wear contacts now and not have to worry about these glasses. Okay, so other than that, peace, love, joy, and happiness. You guys, you know, you can always call me 1-800-620-9235, and I will try to do the next video tomorrow.